I'm Dana and I'm a business management student from the University of Liverpool, and I'm currently on a placement year, also known as a year in industry. My placement here has so far been set in companies and trust, specifically in the admin team, and it's also meant to be rotational. So throughout the months that I spend here, I'll get to experience different aspects of the corporate services and get to explore different business functions such as accounting and finance, internal and external, and maybe compliance as well. My time in admin has been really interesting. It's a good place to begin to get to know the business and how it works without too much pressure with like the client facing side. So it's been really enjoyable so far. So far, one of the key things that I've learned here is that behind the scenes in a big business, there is so much going on that I didn't know before, because in university we just learn the theory, we learn about different business functions, but not how they interact together. So here I've been able to witness that, and it's been really interesting. Like the client relation managers, they interact with admin, and admin interacts with the entire business. And I've not explored the other divisions yet, but I assume they're all interconnected, and it's been really interesting to see like operationally how a big business such as this one works. Okay, so far in my time here, I have been able to connect what I've learned at university to practice through learning about operations. As I said, I'm currently in the admin team, and that is heavily operational because it's the behind the scenes of the business, and seeing what we've learned in university to how it is in the real world has been really interesting. But also international business. We've done modules on international business and economics, and of course Sovereign is so international. It operates in so many jurisdictions, and I've had the opportunity to speak to people over Teams and email from other jurisdictions, and how different laws and regulation impacts different business functions for the different offices. So it's been interesting to see internationally how business works as well. The biggest thing would be adapting to the working world. So obviously I'm a student. Any jobs that I've had in the past have been part-time or not normal 9-to-5 job. So adapting to that was interesting, and it was a weird transition, but it was a good one, and everyone's been so helpful. And also learn how like the different technologies work. Like I've had to learn a lot about Excel and Viewpoint and things like that, but everyone's been so helpful in teaching me so that I can do my job correctly and efficiently. Another adaptation would be holding myself in a professional sense. Normally I'm just in university, it's not that serious, it's really relaxed, everyone's a student, everyone's my age, and here I'm one of the youngest people here, and it is a very nice place to work and everyone's so friendly, but it's definitely different. So everyone at Sovereign has been so helpful in supporting me from start to finish. They've told me exactly how and where I'm going to be during my placement. So as I mentioned, it's going to be rotational. So for the first 2 to 4 months, I will be in companies and trust, learning about business, shadowing people and working in admin. But even before that, so in the summer, I worked with the Sovereign Art Foundation. That was my first introduction to Sovereign, and everyone there was so helpful in helping me go to Portugal, because that's where I did my internship over the summer. And then I came straight to Gibraltar after that, and everyone here has also been so helpful with like flights and directions and accommodation. They have really helped me find my footing here, because it's my first time living overseas, and it's quite a daunting thing to do, especially since I've only lived in the UK. And yeah, it's been really fun, but of course it was a bit scary, but they have helped me in every way possible. And then on my first day, they made sure to introduce me to everyone and make sure that I felt comfortable, and gave me a tour, made sure that I was aware of everything, and that if I needed anything, who I could speak to. So yeah, it's been a really easy transition because of all the help that they've given me professionally and just generally. So far, so I've only been here a month, so I've only experienced working in admin, but I've really enjoyed it, and it's being here has shown me so many different career options. Like I never thought about working in pensions or accounts or client relationship management. Those weren't career paths that I'd ever considered. I also hadn't considered working abroad. So these are all things that I'll take into consideration when I graduate and start looking for post-grad employment, because that's the point of a placement year, to get a feel for the working world and see what you like and don't like. And most of the traditional placements tend to be set in like one business function, so people don't really get to explore and get a feel for the other ones. But here I'm very much getting the opportunity to do that, which has been really helpful because I have such a wider range of things that I can be doing and learning about. So when I graduate, I have more to consider, and I'll know what I like and what I don't like and what jobs I won't apply for and aim to emerge into. I've really enjoyed being in Gibraltar for the past month and a half. I have been able to explore, I've had a look around, I've been up the rock, and that was really interesting because it's the only place in Europe that has monkeys. And yeah, I really like this area. Everyone's so friendly, and I've also been able to go over into Spain because it's only a 20-minute walk, so I thought I'd make the most of that as well. It's been nice as well, the climate and the people and the language. I've been able to pick up a lot more Spanish, which I think will help me in the future, knowing another language. But I've really enjoyed being in Gibraltar and exploring and living in somewhat overseas, and yeah. What I would say to a student who is thinking of doing a placement at Sovereign would be to do it, because you'll be so supported while you're here, whether that's inside the office or outside the office. They'll help you grow professionally. They will ensure that you are comfortable and are set up well to get the most out of your placement and learn as much as possible. And if you have any areas of interest, they'll try their best to accommodate that. For example, I was really interested in finance, so they've ensured to include that in my placement plan. And yeah, it's a really nice place to be, and the people are so friendly, and it's a lovely place to work. So I would say definitely do it.